What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great day today. TG here, back with another video. We're talking today about PayPal and Square and why these two digital payment companies are really revolutionizing the game and changing it up, and why I think there are two great stocks you might want to add to your portfolio. Let's start off with PayPal because they just reported earnings yesterday and it was stellar. The company posted 1.57 billion in net income and 6.1 billion in revenue, beating expectations hugely, and earnings per share also jumped up to 132, beating the estimates by over double, which is only at 66 cents per share. So what does this tell you? Well, digital payments are changing the game, and PayPal shares are climbing as their quarterly profits triple amid using these digital payments. Now, another good thing about PayPal: cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency has been booming recently, as you guys obviously know. If we go ahead here and look at Bitcoin and all these other cryptocurrencies, they're flying. Ethereum has been an absolute tear these past 3 months, up over 316%. It's now sitting at over $1,600, which is absolutely huge. I mean, we talk about it a year ago today. This is at about $200, and now it's sitting at $1,612. That's huge. Another great thing about PayPal as well is their work with small businesses and accepting PayPal as a form of payment for services, which is huge. Another reason why it is continuing to climb. Speaking of small businesses, Square. Square is another great company that has really revolutionized the way people pay in stores. You know, using their technology that people can pay using their credit cards or using their phones. You know, using that as a way to pay has been huge to the company and has seen huge growth in their company. We look at last earnings. They did $3 billion in revenue and $36.5 million in profit. That is huge, especially the fact that they have $2.1 billion cash on hand as well. Now, as you guys can clearly see, Square's been growing a lot. And another great thing about Square is they are huge on cryptocurrency as well, which is why the stock has really soared, you know, these past couple months. In the past 6 months, the stock's up 77%. And as you guys know, Square owns Cash App. And Cash App obviously does a ton of transactions and has continued to become one of the biggest, if not the biggest. We have Venmo #1, which PayPal owns, and then we have Cash App, which is #2, which Square owns. You know, these digital payments are really changing the game and really changing how we do things. And I would not be surprised if more and more people start using these as a form of payment rather than cash. I think cash is becoming somewhat outdated, and people like security and privacy, and that's exactly what these things offer. You know, you walk up, you swipe your card into something, simple payments, simple transaction. And I think that they're really reaping the benefits from that. They also purchased a ton of Bitcoin, when it was around $15,000 or $12,000 a share. And as we know, that Bitcoin is soaring at about almost $40,000 a share again, you know, climbing these past 6 months from about 11,000 all the way up to, you know, 38,000. So huge runs up. And, you know, these are solid companies with solid numbers behind them. And if they weren't so darn high right now, I'd probably add a position. But as you guys know, I'm basically maxed out with Amazon. And it's been working out pretty well for us, except for Amazon hasn't been doing too well. But we're still reaping in those nice tendies from our strategies, our Theta Gang strategies. So I recommend you guys take a position in these companies. They're very strong companies, forward looking as well. I probably would say PayPal is my #1 choice, just for the fact that they're a little more established, and Square has had a little bit more of a run up. Now, not to discredit that, but I think in this scenario, it would be a little better to choose PayPal in this scenario. But like I said, you can't go wrong with Square. It's an amazing company with amazing growth potential as well. Their P ratio is a little bit high for me, but that will go down as earnings come in bigger and bigger every quarter. So let me know what you guys think about this. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.